On the dates between February 1st and February 6th, I uploaded a YouTube story about the recently appointed Director of Homeland Security, KRISTI NOEM. This information relayed that KRISTI NOEM had made her way through Sacramento, California in 2002 to 2004 while working at the Bank of America on Marconi Avenue, near the cross street of Fulton Avenue, before becoming the governor of South Dakota. It also surmised her relationship to the FBI at the time, located at 4500 Orange Grove Avenue in Sacramento, California. I was a customer at the Marconi Avenue bank location for several years before asking KRISTI out on a date. At the time, she was working as a bank clerk and spoke Russian and English as a second language. Both KRISTI and another female co-worker, who was also a Russian, had declined my inquiry about whether they would like to date, indicating that they were both married. The other female subject was subsequently filtered into the entertainment industry and is identified as actress Anna Faris. This particular video is to show the connection between that YouTube video and its relationship to a C-17 Globemaster flight out of Nevada to California by the U.S. Air Force on the 10th of February that has indications toward confirming my report on YouTube about KRISTI NOEM's status of being involved in a sideways plot by drawing a path with an ADS-B transponder flight path data map. The C-17 flew north along the California-Nevada border to Lake Tahoe, where it made a westbound turn at Glenbrook, Nevada. If you can recollect, this is the community that President Joseph Biden had vacationed with his family on August 18th of 2023. The group had built a list of 7.7 million supporters at last count, held town hall events across the country, and run direct-to-camera TV ads making the case, all of which has eaten about $50 million of his $1.6 billion net worth. In 2019, Tom Steyer made a statement to Congress recommending the impeachment of then-President Donald J. Trump. Here's a summary of Tom Steyer's statement on the U.S. House vote for impeachment proceedings. It was more than just a statement. These people were out for blood. After the January 6th tour of the Capitol, here's a summary of Tom Steyer's statement on the U.S. House vote for impeachment proceedings. The context of the statement on October 31st, 2019, is that Tom Steyer, a businessman and candidate for the Democratic presidential nomination in 2020, issued a statement regarding the U.S. House of Representatives vote to formalize impeachment proceedings against President Donald Trump. This text summary was provided by WW Ask AI in 2025, with additional information provided by theintelligencer.com. Now that we have a few more details, let's get back to the show. Only readable in a flight tracking software app like Flight Radar 24. The Air Force C-17 Globemaster III involved in this flight is identified by Flight Radar 24 as Sound 03, with an additional identifier 990059. It has been making flights from San Jose, Costa Rica, Las Vegas, Nevada, Travis Air Force Base, and McClellan Air Force Base in Sacramento, California. This path deviation seemed to draw that path in the shape of a backwards Nevada, exactly over the Bank of America location on Marconi Avenue. Whatever the interpretation of the flight path anomaly, it seems to be against all mathematical odds or chance as it relates to the Sacramento FBI and indications of criminal activity in conjunction with the Nevada mob, indicating cooperation in the infiltration of the media and the U.S. government. The smartphone app used in tracking the flight for this story was Flight Radar 24. The flight took place leaving from Nevada and passing through Lake Tahoe before continuing on to McClellan Air Force Base in Sacramento, California. You, the viewer, get to decide where the smoking gun lies in this mystery. The story is very complicated, with many players, and I have been trying to figure out and tell this story for 15 years on the internet. But this is not the story the media is willing to tell. This is a story that pits the U.S. media, the mob, and the United States government in direct conflict with the interests and well-being of the American people. Take care. Tracy Mapes reporting. Sacramento Valley News, February 11th, 2025. The following is the originally referenced YouTube video created between February 1st and February 6th. This video is included to give you an overall sense of how this story developed. It's not just entertainment. It's all the kinds of information that your government and the media are not sharing with you. Take care. KRISTI NOEM, Russian asset stationed out of Sacramento, California, worked out of Bank of America on Marconi Avenue, near Fulton Avenue, 2002 to 2004, before becoming the governor of South Dakota and subsequently being nominated to the position of Homeland Security Director of the early 2025 Trump administration, attached to FBI formerly of 4500 Orange Grove Avenue, Sacramento, California. Sacramento FBI moved to 2001 Freedom Way address in Roseville, California in October of 2016. KRISTI NOEM is one of many public officials assigned out of Sacramento, California, including Sonia Sotomayor, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, James Comey, Mike Pompeo, Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel, Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders, Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki, and hundreds of others, including Russian lawyer Natalia Veselnitskaya 2016, NRA Russian spy Maria Butina in 2016 to 2018. These people are all connected to the influences of the Lake Tahoe, Reno, Nevada, and Chicago mobs. These criminal networks and enterprises of corruption are closely associated with McClellan Air Force Base in Sacramento before its closure in 2001, and the Intermountain Municipal Airport in Mena, Arkansas, during the CIA funding through the network drug trade for the Nicaraguan Sandinista Contra War of the late 80s and early 90s in South America.
This concludes our broadcast day.
I hope you enjoyed this presentation by SacramentoValleyNews.com. We can be found on the web on Facebook and News First channel on YouTube.